Right. And you went on to work with some interesting relatives. Like Wise Intelligence.
Yes, sir.
And the Art Professor.
Yes, sir.
How did those projects come about?
I would say David Banner was the catalyst. That's my brother. Man, peace to David Banner. That's my man. 50 grand. So Banner.
And he's from Texas.
He's from Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Right.
So I used to live in the Bay.
Right.
And I left Japan in 94. I used to live in Japan for like 2.5 years. I left Japan and went to the Bay. And when I left the Bay, I was there for about 2 years. I left the Bay, went to Mississippi, and that's when Banner and I met and became homies. And we started working on music together. And then he got that deal. Him and the brother Kamikaze got a deal with Penalty. And we started recording an album for Penalty, which I think Nori, Peace to Nori was on the single, and Pimp C, Peace Be Upon Him, he was on the B-side.
Right. And you were like the in-house producer?
Yeah, because he was producer. Banner got beats. He's always had beats and rhymes. And at the time I did, beats and rhymes too. But he respected what I did, and I respected what he did. And so, we would just hang out together. Right. And he was like, "Yo, we working on this demo. We gonna really push hard on this demo. Give me some beats." And so I did a song called These Woods on the demo, and next thing you know, they got a deal with Penalty.
Right.
So it was on and popping from there. But Banner was my first peek into the industry. And so after the label had folded, Lord Finesse album dropped, Nori's album dropped, and I think that was it. The label folded. And so I just kept creating. Banner went on to do a deal with Rifkin, and I just kept creating. And so during the MySpace days, I had put some beats up, and I don't know if I hit the God or he hit me, Lord Jamar, he heard something, and so we talked, and I ended up doing 3 beats on the 5% album. So I did The Greatest Story, Never Told. I did Study Your Lessons. We co-produced Study Your Lessons, and I did The Cypher on that album. And so Jamar, peace to the God, he is everything, man. I love that brother so much. He really looked out and sung my praises. And so people started to kind of hear, and just kind of a domino effect after that. I met Large around that time too. And Large and I was friends. That's my brother. And when it came time for me to do an album, I wanted Large on there. I wanted Banner. All the brothers that I built with, the brother Rock Marciano, peace to Rock. Rock was my man. Me and Rock used to talk on the phone and build. And so when it came time for me to do this record, my first record for Mellow Music Group, it was called Lo-Fi Fingers. And so naturally, I'm just going to put the brothers that I had been talking to over the course of a few years. And so that's how it was, man. All those relationships were just organic. It was organic. The thing with Wise, which was my last record, Game of Death, which is an acronym for G-O-D. I've always been a fan of Wise. Always. I've always been a fan of Wise. An incredible vocalist, incredible writer. Yeah. He's to me even more sharp now than ever before. Wise is incredible. The owner of the label is a big fan of Wise Intelligence also. And when we sat down and was like, who should we do a record with? Wise's name would always come up, always. And so the timing was right, in the lessons that we study. One of the powerful things toward the end is when it says, yes, I fast and pray, Allah, to see the day when Allah, in his own time. Exactly. And so everything in its own time. And so the timing was right, man. And Wise and I, we talked, and I went out to his rest and played the beats, and we started cooking, and
It's dope. It's
we
dope.
did our
dope.
thing. So
Right. And you still cooking up to this day.
Yes, sir.
Keeping the production going.
yeah, it's who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's part of who I am, and so always creating.
You're a sampleist, though. I'm
Yeah.
a sampleist. I love the sample.
Yeah, I'm a sample-based producer.
Right.
Sometimes, you know,
To
I
play.
find ways to add like a little live bass line or something like that, but primarily, you know, that's just how I learned, you know, was sample-based music. And so that's what I do.
If Mecca did this.